Hi, I'm Pete.
And I'm Kaz, and together we're Crafty Caravanners. Welcome to today's video. This month our video is about the top 5 things we do to save space in our caravan.
We have collaborated with other vanners and you'll be able to see their videos in a playlist at the end of this video, or you can go to the video description and check out the link there. There are lots of different ways to save space, and in no particular order, here are our top 5 tips.
Pack, stack, store efficiently. And by this we mean things like tea towels can double up as protection for any glasses or china items that you might have in your cupboards whilst travelling. Not only does it protect them, but it also stops any rattles. Bedding can be used to protect your TV and other electrical items that you unplug whilst you travel. We put our TV on the bed and we just put the quilt on top of it, and that protects it.
Make use of all the space available to you. Don't forget the under-seat storage for things like pillows. Stack your pots and pans inside of each other. We have a set of pans made up from our camping days and some of our old cast-offs from the house, and they fit inside of each other. However, you can buy bespoke sets of pans with a detachable handle that you can easily transfer between pots to save even more space. We'll provide a link to such a pan in the description below.
I think I might fancy some of those in the future.
Yeah.
I think they're a good idea.
I think so too.
If you're stacking china bowls, then a top tip is to put a piece of bubble wrap or something similar, some packing material, between each one. It stops them from chipping, and also it reduces the rattling if you're travelling in a motorhome. Pop your microwave plate between seat cushions when travelling.
Don't forget to take it out of there when you finish travelling, as I often do. Reduce electrical clutter. We have realised that we've been travelling with an excessive amount of extension cables and adapters, and we are now going to show you a short clip of how we managed to make the setup work better for us. This is the amount of cabling that we use at the moment to cable up our television and soundbar. It takes up a lot of volume, there's a lot of spare wire. This is the extension lead that I'm going to use to tidy things up. Using the same amount of electrical plugs is a far better arrangement. In a similar arrangement, on our front locker, we also use one of these. This solution will only work when you connect it to mains hookup. But anyway, here it is. Single 13 amp plug with 1, 2, 3 sockets and 2 USB Type A, 2 amps apiece. There we have it, plugged in. It's powering a wireless phone charging mat, which is handy. And another small tip is why bring your 6-foot long charging cables when a 1-foot cable will do the job perfectly well.
If you must take a vacuum cleaner with you, make it a handheld one. There's definitely no need to pack an iron. You have wardrobes that you can store your pre-ironed clothing, and to be honest, we don't iron anything anyway. We believe in the art of, we're fans of wash and ready to wear clothing.
Or you can also wear clothes long enough and they will self-iron, I believe.
The creases will drop out.
Yeah. Smartphones and tablets can not only be used to access emails, texts and to make phone calls, but they can also be used as a sat-nav, a music device, an ebook reader, a television. For those of us with nimble enough fingers and sharp enough eyes to use one of these devices to perform video editing.
Having one device that can perform a multitude of tasks is another great space-saving idea, especially if you have children and they all want to watch different things, they want to play games, you know, a tablet each, job done.
Do make sure you have sufficient USB charging points. Actually, thinking of it, we've got 2 TVs in our caravan. Do we really need 2 TVs, or could we use the space for something better?
Well, we have a TV here in our main living area, which obviously we watch through the day, and then we've got a second TV which we put on the vanity unit in the bedroom. But to be honest, we very rarely use it.
Very rarely. I think, yeah, we took it with us last time. We didn't even think of turning it on. It was just in the way.
It is, because it's in front of the mirror. So when I'm trying to dry my hair, I have to kind of move the TV forward to, yeah, no. I think that's probably one item that we could remove from our van, actually.
Yep.
Review what you take regularly. Many of us start the season cramming every single piece of camping accessory and gadget that we own into our caravans, campervans and motorhomes.
Think about your trip. How long are you going away for? Will you have EHU or are you going off-grid? Knowing whether you are going to be using gas or electric as your main power source can help you whittle down the accessories that you take with you.
For example, why take a 240 volt toaster with you to a site that doesn't have electrical hookup? It won't work and it simply takes up space. How about on your next short trip away, you try cutting back on the amount of clothes and accessories you take with you to see if you can manage without them. When reducing your inventory, we suggest trying the if in doubt, take it out method. After all, it's only for a night or two.
And if you find you still need the item, then by all means go and put it back in your van for a longer trip. Consider an awning. By taking items from inside your caravan and putting them into an awning, it will give you far much more space inside your caravan. Awnings are a great space for storing coats, shoes, boots, chairs, tables and cooking gadgets.
By setting out certain areas in your awning for these items and making sure that you're neat and tidy, you can substantially increase your living space by adding an awning to your setup.
We like to eat outside in our awning when weather permits. This helps keep nasty food nifs outside the caravan.
We know lots of people who like to put things such as slow cookers and teppanyaki grills in their awnings. Again, this keeps the food smells outside of your actual caravan or motorhome. Have a tow vehicle that can act as secondary storage. As some of you know, we tow with a van. Our van is capable of carrying a large amount of weight internally, as well as having a large volume of space.
These two factors allow us to carry bulky items such as water and waste hogs, awnings, camping chairs, our barbecue and groceries with ease.
When we load up for a trip away, most of the stuff we take goes inside the van and not the caravan. The only items we carry in the caravan are crockery, bedding and the TV. Everything else we take in the van.
Remember, keep your caravan under the MTPLM when you're packing for your trip.
Not only does space-saving tips mean that you can have a clutter-free environment, but also it automatically means that you're reducing the weight of the stuff that's inside your van.
And as an added bonus, your caravan will be legal.
We regularly take our caravan to a weighbridge just to make sure, especially the beginning of the season for that first trip out where you are tempted to put a few extra items in. We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any ideas about space-saving tips, then let us know in the comments below.
Please watch the playlist here-ish with videos from our camping companions showing you their top 5 space-saving tips.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.